Hello, thank you for joining me today for a short yoga practice that's going to open up your hips and your chest. Also joining me is Oliver, and my sister's dog Monster is here. She might make an appearance at some point. We're going to begin today in a nice easy seat or in hero pose. So you can either be cross-legged on your butt or sitting on your shins with your heels behind you, under your butt. Let's begin bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Dropping into our practice today. Showing up on our mat. Go ahead and interlace the fingers. Start to reach your palms out in front of you and around your back. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, drop your hands, interlace them behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest, reach down and back. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale. And once again, clasp your hands. Exhale, reach out, round your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop your hands, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Really reach, open your shoulder blade. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind your back. Inhale, open your chest, round your back. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Go ahead and take a few more rounds of this on your own. And when you're ready, start to come up to a tabletop position. So bring your hands to the mat. Keep your toes tucked. You're going to take some wrist rocks and a heel stretch here. So gently rocking back and forth. Oliver's sleeping, he's so cute. And come side to side. Maybe do some circles. Switch directions. Go ahead and inhale, sweep your right arm up to the ceiling. Some wrist circles and thread the needle. Right arm goes through the left, bringing your right cheek to the ground. There's monster. Your left arm can extend out in front of you to deepen the stretch. Or you could take your bind if you would like. It's up to you. Start to come up. Place your left hand down in front of your face. Bring your right arm back up to the ceiling and place it down. Now on the left, sweep your left arm up. Go for some wrist circles. And thread the left arm through the right, bringing your left temple to the ground. Again, you can extend your right arm out long, or take the bind behind your back. Or you could stay put, whatever feels good in your body. Reach your right hand back in front of your face. Once again, sweeping this left arm up and back down. We're gonna start to walk ourselves up to downward facing dog. Bring your hands forward a bit, lift your hips up, heels go to the ground. Go ahead and walk your dog, pedal out your feet. Start to walk your feet up to the front of the mat, just little baby steps. Come into your forward fold. Bend your left leg, walk your hands to the right. Bend your right leg, walk your hands to the left. And go back and forth a few times. Find some stillness. Go ahead, one vertebrae at a time, start to roll up. Bringing your hands to heart center. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep your arms up, overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to your belly. Flip your feet. Inhale, a little cobra. Exhale, back down to your belly. Inhale, come to your knees. And exhale, up to your downward dog. Take a round of breath. And let's step our feet together. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. And then step it through your hands, high monster. Bring your left knee to the ground, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Low lunge. Exhale, cactus, a little back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus, sink a little lower. Inhale up. And then plant your hands back on either side of your foot. Go ahead and lift up your back knee. Step in your foot a little closer, maybe 3 feet behind your back foot for pyramid pose. Ooh. So your heel is in line with the middle of your foot. Hinging at your hips, leaning forward, both legs are straight. You might have a slight bend in your right knee. If you fall, that's all part of the process. It's okay to fall. Just get back up again. You can bring your hands to the ground. If you have blocks, it might be nice to have some blocks right here. Go ahead and bring this left foot behind your right, crossing your legs. A little bend in your right knee. Walk your hands over to the right. Just a tiny twist. Maybe you're coming to the knife edges of your feet. Come up out of this. Keeping your right foot on the ground, step back with your left into a curtsy lunge with your left leg off the mat. Bring your left hand inside of your right foot. Once again, coming to the knife edges of your feet, reach your arm up, your right hand up. Twist. You should be feeling this all down the side of your right leg, glutes. Continue to breathe. And release that hand down. Step that left foot back to the back of the mat. And we're going to take Skandasana, a lunge to the back of the mat, high monster. If you want to have your hands down here, you can. It's also okay if your back heel does not come to the mat. This is your practice. You're showing up for yourself. Between two dogs. Start to walk yourself back up to the front of the mat. Heel toe your right foot off. And we're going to come down for a lizard lunge. So you might stay up, you might come to your elbows. It's okay if your left knee drops. Monster, stop. She's digging a hole over here. Where are you going? Start to walk yourself back up. Step your leg back and come back to your downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Left leg sweeps up. And then between your hands, once again, bring your right knee to the ground, untuck your toes, Inhale, sweep your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms, a tiny back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, small back bend. Inhale up. And exhale, bring your hands back down. Place the weight into your left foot. Step your foot up for a pyramid pose. Hinging at the hips first and then rounding at the back. You can have your hands here, here, on the ground. Maybe you have some blocks. It might feel good. Your left heel is in line with the middle of your right foot. You can have a slight bend in your left knee. Continue to breathe. Now step that right foot behind your left leg. So you're having a forward fold with your legs crossed. The left knee is kind of bent. Walk your hands over to the left. You might come up to the knife edges of your feet here. Start to roll yourself up. Going into that curtsy lunge. So your right foot comes off the back side of your mat. Your left knee is bent. You're gonna plant your right hand and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling or the sky. Once again, coming to your knife edges of your feet. And bring that left hand down, right foot steps back. Skandasana, low lunge at the back of your mat. Once again, it's okay if your heel comes up. It's okay if your hands stay planted on the ground. There's no right or wrong way to do this move. You have shown up on your mat today for yourself. Not for me, not for anyone else. And start to walk yourself back to the front of the mat. Heel toe that left foot off to the side, taking a lizard lunge on the left side. Start to walk yourself up out of this. Bring your right knee to the ground. Go ahead and however you're comfortable doing it, come over to your seat with your legs out in front. I'm going to walk you through crab reach, but I'm going to show you an option first, an alternative. This is a chest opener stretch. So with your heels on the ground and fingertips facing you, bring your chest forward and just open your chest. Here is your option if the crab reach does not agree with you. For the crab reach, if you want to give it a try, your hands are pointing towards the back of your mat. Your knees are shoulder width apart. Your feet trail in line with your knees. Your shoulders are nice and open. We're going to start with a left arm crab reach. So you're going to lift your butt up off the ground. Bring your left elbow towards your belly button. Lift your hips up, your hand is in front of your face. And begin to reach over your head with your bicep in line with your ear, fingers facing down. Eyes are at that right hand on the ground. To return, bring your hand back, lower your hips down, and then your hand down. Side two, right elbow towards the navel, right hand in front of your face, hips up, twist, shoulder blades stacked. Start to reach over your head, bicep to the ear, fingers facing down, looking at your left hand. And return, hand down, hips down. Let's do one more time on each side. Hips up, reach, and back down. I lied, we're gonna do twice on each side. Right side up, reach, and back down. One more time on the right, on the left. And back down. And finally, one more time here, up, reach, return, and start to come down. Yes, big stretch. Lower down to your back, keeping your knees bent. Start to windshield wiper your legs side to side. Bring your legs to rest over to the right. Shoulder blades out to the sides. Looking to the left. Bringing that left shoulder blade to the ground. Now bringing your legs up through center, letting them fall to the left. Bringing the right shoulder blade to the ground, arms out in a T, looking to the right. Replace your feet on the ground. Bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your head to your knees. And now a nice full body stretch, reaching your legs out and your arms up. And finally coming to rest in Savasana. Final resting pose. And just relax into this for just a few minutes and I will pull you out. Take your shoulders out of your ears. Take up space with your feet and arms. Wiggle your hips. Settle in. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll to one side, keeping your eyes closed if they're closed. And gently, slowly starting to come up to a seat. Whatever comfortable seat you choose. Bringing your hands to heart center. And thank you for joining me for this first yoga class that I'm sharing on YouTube. I hope to share more with you in the future. Namaste.